All right, Scorpio, how you doing tonight, today, wherever you are, whoever you are? Alas, it is time for your yearly horoscope. I'm going to look for 2023 at four areas of your life. I'm going to look at your health, your finances, your work life, and your relationships to see what you can expect. Here's a roadmap, if you will, a little glimpse into your future. The energies, because obviously every person has a different life, but all you Scorpios are going to be dealing with the same energies, more or less. So let's take a look and see what we can expect. I'm going to begin with, where shall I begin? I'll begin with health. That's where I've been beginning. Back this up a little. And so first let's take a look at your health energy for next year. How you can best approach dealing with health. Anything that coming up that you might need to keep an eye out for? Whoa, that was not. Looking at Scorpio's health for next year, 2023. And I am seeing nothing yet. Still looking for a health card. 2023. Ah, there we go. Interesting. So I'm seeing a Nine of Swords, which is just basically. I'm feeling though, with this, it's not like some issue. I feel like it's more just like a depressed level of energy is what I'm seeing with this, and kind of a just general angst and despair. It doesn't mean there's going to be any health problems, but I am seeing like a slight depression with energy. And what that means is basically it's not the best for your health to have this state. And the best way to deal with it is to, take care of your health. And but not just take care of your health in a standard way. Obviously you want to eat well, you want to exercise, get enough sleep, things like that. Don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, things like that. But I think what I would suggest with this card in particular, with a depressed energy state, is to do some kind of energy exercise. And there's a lot of, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, anything that gets the Qi energy in your body moving is going to help. Even standard exercise like like aerobics or regular gym exercise is good. But I'm saying those other exercises, yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, etc., those are specifically for energy medicine, and I think I would recommend something like that for this. Now for your finances, let's take a look in 2023. For Scorpio for 2023, actually let me make sure the stream's working well. So I've been having some streaming issues earlier today. It seems like it says good. So I hope if for some reason there's any issues, I'll re-record this, but I think we're good to go as it is. So let's take a look next at the finances for Scorpio in 2023, what you can expect, how you can deal with this energy, how constrained or free you will feel because of your finances. Will you be able to purchase or live how you want in 2023? Scorpio. So, no, that wasn't quite it. Opening myself up to the card that will help guide you through your finances in 2023. I am seeing, there we go. Okay, I'm seeing an Eight of Wands card, which is, it's a sign that, I call this card the up in the air card because a lot of things are still in play that are beyond your control. So I think overall, you're not going to be totally carefree with your money, but you're going to feel more or less that things are coming along and that you have a certain level of freedom. I think with this though, because it's a Wands card, I feel like you have a lot of ideas about ways to have more money in the future. Like I'm seeing maybe investment possibilities, job promotions, things like that you can foresee, or just ways that you see that you're able to have a more monetary, monetarily ludicrous lifestyle in the future, an extravagant lifestyle, if you will, or at least just to feel comfortable. And I think you see that possibility, but a lot of things are out of your hands, and you just have to kind of roll with the punches of this card, which is, like I said, the up in the air card, because a lot of the energy is not under your immediate control at the moment. In the future, it will be, but right now, it's basically just this year. You can only do so much, and just try to enjoy yourself as best you can. Don't stress too much about money this year. I think overall it's positive, and you're on the right track. And then let's take a look next at your work life, being not just a job. It can be however you occupy yourself in a productive way, or towards some end, towards some goal, towards some study or whatever. It could be, if you're a student, it could be studies. What is your work life going to look like in 2023, Scorpio? And for this, I'm seeing, all right, I'm seeing a Two of Pentacles card. This card came up, I can't remember which sign it came up for, but with this card, with your work life, what it signifies is that you're basically busy. You're going to have plenty to do, and sometimes it can feel like a little constrained. And I call this, well, I don't know if I call this, but I'm starting to call this card the dancing handcuffs, because it's like a guy who's kind of handcuffed, but he's also dancing. So he is in a situation, he or she, I shouldn't say he, but that's in the card. It looks like a man. It could be a woman. He's kind of wearing a dress, I guess. I guess maybe it is a woman. I don't know. It could be a man or a woman. Very ambigender or whatever. I always think the hat on the head looks like a condom. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, I think of this as kind of like handcuffs in some way, but it's a situation where you find yourself, and if you can be comfortable with it and enjoy your work life, then you can dance in it and make the best of it, because it can be fun, and it can be a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways to enjoy yourself if you find meaning in it. The meaning of anything is going to be from what you choose to find, so it's not going to be outside yourself. It's going to be coming from within. So this card, I don't see a lot of, like I said, freedom to jump around in your work life, but I do see potential to have fun. So go for that fun rather than dwelling on whatever limitations of your current work or occupational existence are, I guess. Anyways, finally, I'm going to look at your relationships in 2023, being not just romantic, as I've said. It's going to be your friends, family, coworkers, pets, bacteria, no, I don't know. Anyone you interact with, probably at the human level, but who knows, elsewhere as well. What do we see for 2023? Looking at your relationships in 2023, Scorpio. And then I'll talk about, interesting so far that you've already had a sword card, a wand card, a pentacles card. If this card were a cup card, you'd be really you'd be really hitting all the signs. I mean, all the elements. So yeah, I'm looking at your relationships for 2023, which is an emotionally dominant field. And nothing coming up yet. Nothing. Here we go. So I'm seeing another sword card, and this is a Page of Swords card, which means that I think you're still kind of thinking about your relationships in 2023 in a sort of a practical way, which means that you're kind of not leading. Whenever any of these cards for the relationships isn't cups, I kind of suggest that people maybe consider adopting more of a cups orientation for your relationships, because that's more about primarily looking at the emotional side of things and saying, what is, like, who am I connecting with, and is it emotionally satisfying or interesting or whatever? Because if you're leading with a sword card, you're kind of basing your idea for friendship on what is like practical and what is good for, like, what's it going to get you, what's in it for me. And I don't know if that's always the best way to approach a friendship, because that's looking to the future rather than looking to the present. And if you want to look in the if you want like the most satisfying relationships, you need to look in the present, not the future or the past, and see like what is the emotional experience in this moment. So I'm not saying this is horrible. It's sometimes is good to weed out your friends and decide how you're going to spend time with, because you only have so much time on this earth, but so much time in each day. So it's sometimes good to weed through your friendships, but if you do too much, you're not like having that emotional connection that you may need. So I would just consider that for your relationships in 2023. So that's it, Scorpio. I'm going to recap real quick. So I was seeing for your health a 9 of Swords card, which is kind of a depressed energy that I suggested you do some kind of energy medicine to raise your energy in 2023. I suggested Tai Chi, yoga can be very good, Kundalini energy, anything that raises your Chi energy and Kundalini energy. Like there's a lot of books and videos on YouTube and so on, Qigong, acupuncture, things like that. A lot of Chinese medicine is about really raising your energy levels. So consider that with your health, and with your with your finances. I was seeing the 8 of Wands card, which means that you're not going to have a lot of huge opportunities to change your financial condition in 2023, but a lot of things are in play and a lot of things are progressing, and you will in the future. So I think don't stress too much about your money and your finances in 2023. Just it's not going to benefit you to put too much energy on investing and trying to pay off debts. Just do what you can casually, and obviously take care of your money. Don't throw it all away, but don't stress this year. And then for your work, I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles, which means that you will be largely occupied, and not a lot of this card is very difficult to change your work life. You may not like some conditions of your work life, but do your best to roll with the punches and have fun in the conditions that you're in. And then with the Page of Swords, that was relating to your relationships, which means that you're kind of using a more analytical mind to kind of control your relationships rather than let them blossom organically and connect, like focus primarily on the present rather than the future. So I guess my advice would be value every friendship that you have, and just kind of consider how you feel when you're around certain people and spend more time around those people rather than saying, what's this going to get me? And yeah, that's what I see for you for 2023, Scorpio. And if you want more detailed nuance in for the rest of the year, I do monthly readings on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed. I basically around the 25th each month, I look at all the signs and give you a general outline for the next month, general energy. And if you want a private reading, I do private readings for life coaching and advice on superpeer.com. You can contact me with this coupon code through December 31st. If you want 15% off on any readings, just use that code. And I hope to see you in future videos or talk to you elsewhere. And have a great day, I guess. And I hope to see you in future videos. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.